PTSD himself is back.
Yes, they'll make the dive in again. Menu Ping might die for this, just trying to help out. Arfu does have another Fisher and will land it very nicely as Menu Ping. He'll stick charge, he'll fire blast, but eventually he will die as GY tried to go back in and help his teammate out. But he's gonna make it. Arfu can be caught here. Inkswell and Silence should land as Yif will just chase him down, and now with the slow out from BT Faded, that'll be Arfu's life to go the way of the Life Stealer.
Or even Arena. So it makes it harder to work with that. Still charge.
This will be a big pick-off, but they can't get the Silence in time. Instead, they'll have to focus down Pylai Die. They still get something for their time, but not quite the target they would have liked. So Yif was just a bit too far away with the Silence to really just lock him down, but they might go now with the Dream Coil. They've got mid one again. The charge is there, bashes out, and that'll be more than enough. TP's coming down now. Still many heroes from SMG to try and deal with, as Yif is maybe going to get spotted, and yeah, he will. Fish is going to be there. Arfu with some good game sense. The Silence is still going to make it in time, but is taken off. Nice start for SMG as they'll go for the dive in onto Menu Ping, but a great charge up from GY connecting on all three heroes, and the Dream Coil just going to catch Arfu on that shaker, and he does not have 6, but the Sonic Wave going to take care of Menu Ping as GY now just going to TP out, is barely going to make it.
It looked really awkward.
Well, mid lane, Raging. He's been caught. Dream Coil going to lock him down, but the relocate is going to be there from SMG to try and fight back, but now the Soulbind locking down to Arfu. He cannot get the Echo Slam off. He was silenced the whole time. Veil actually up on Menu Ping now. I don't mind that. I think it's a great item for the Ogre to pick up. His charge is there, though Moon will jump in onto the Ogre, but with the Fire Blast and the Nether Strike out, they'll try to go onto Moon with the Inkswell. They've got the lockdown, and well, Citrus, he will clean up the Storm as the Echo has been committed onto Yif, but only Yif. On that Grimstroke, they will get the kill. I mean, it's something. It's still 2 supports for 1 core.
Relocate play at the back, though.
Menu Ping. Oh, that's a great Tumblr's toy from Menu Ping. We've seen him make work from this item before, but they are still going to make the jump in with the Fire Blast. Moon's gone too far. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, everyone's being controlled from SMG as Moon somehow still survives on the Storm. Just barely. But Menu Ping, I mean, he gets his Tumblr's toy item, John. He makes full use of it. As Raging is going to get taken out, and so will Arfu. So Team Orca, they are still able to catch a couple here.
As it goes on, like, unless they really pile on multiple heroes, get a good jump in, maybe get a Hex out. Probably the best bet they have. Still gonna force the fight here.
Nice jump in from Moon, but the puck is out as they're gonna try onto Menu Ping instead, and they've got a fair bit of damage onto the Ogre, but now the Dream Coil and the Soulbind gonna catch 2. Big Sonic Wave out from mid one, but the charge is there. GY, he goes right through both of them, in fact, make it a 3rd. Arfu to go down. Mid one, he is still trying to fight back, but they're onto Pylai Die now on that IO, and that should be the 4th target to drop here from SMG. Mid one tried his best to salvage something from this terrible situation. Hell, as long as he gets out with his own life intact, he might be happy.
Sanjin Yasha, so he's got a lot of status resist, pinning him down so hard. Moon's got to be cautious there.
Yeah, he thought he was trying to be baited here by Yif, but now he's just caught in the Dream Coil with the Inkswell follow-up. It may just be enough, and it will be. Great setup there from Yif and Citrus. It's toward the north. Another fight breaking out. Arfu, he will also drop on the Shaker. They're going to try and fight back, though, this time around as VT faded. Now he'll just go for the Infest onto Menu Ping, and they might get the Ogre, but the rest of the team is making their way over to try and help BT faded as now Pylai Die has been caught on that IO. He's gone. Mid one, just trying to get this silence off him, but he can't do it. He cannot get it off in time. And Raging Potato, the last piece of the puzzle here for Orca. He'll be charged up. Ice Path will stop them in their tracks, however. So it won't be a full team wipe yet. Though Citrus is still trying. And with the Witch's Blade, they might just have enough, and they will. Full team fight to go the way of Team Orca. But there's going to be a smoke-on-smoke situation as Orca's going to run right into SMG. And SMG on the low ground, but Moon still going to zip up and break the opposing smoke. But this is not the fight SMG wanted. And now Citrus will jump in onto Pylai Die, trying to burst down that support IO. They haven't got him quite yet, but they've got the Soulbind into the double remnant. Still, nobody being caught, but BT Beta will rush in as mid one will do the same onto the supports. They've got Menu Ping down, but they might have Raging on the other side of things. And that'll be a Pons 3 Jakira to die. As Nether Strike has been committed onto Moon. Meanwhile, mid one finding the second support of Team Orca now in the form of Yif. He's BT Faded is getting kind of kited around right now. Citrus, top lane, in trouble, but is going to be able to make it out as Orca now looking to reinitiate. Moon, he is pretty much almost out of mana, still just trying to abuse that Soul Ring, and with the TP up, he might make it as the Echo Slam. Arfu going to buy a bit more time, so Moon can TP and get a reset, but they might lose more. Mid one has been bashed up and does go down. They could not save him. Nice little save from Arfu.
Like everyone else is still pretty equally farmed, except Raging falling behind GY, but BT Faded has pulled away big.
He copped the Echo Slam, Arfu committing it, but it wasn't enough for GY, and now GY is going to try and turn. Sonic Wave, though, does take him out. Citrus, he'll try to back for a little bit and reset. In the meantime, here comes that Lifestealer from the backside onto Arfu, but they've got Citrus down. A big pick off here for SMG, as maybe they could really take this fight, but Menu Ping, he's caught out the Quap. Mid one, he'll blink away.
They are surrounded though, and it looks like Orca is in a prime position to take it, but we'll force the fight first.
Yeah, nice Nether Strike into mid one. They're just going to blow up that Quap, and they got him. That's your pos one gone immediately. There was a Dream Coil to try and lock down Moon and Parlay Die, but nobody was there to back them up. BT Faded trying to close the gap on somebody. Does end up finding Raging Potato, but mid one, he's brought back into this team fight. He really wants to make something happen for his team. As a big Sonic Waves there, and the Echo Slam was committed, but they still lose the Jakiro. Mid one, he's not really taking the damage right now. BT Faded is still just the leading heroes at the moment on this Lifestealer as Arfu. He will be the third one to drop. They are still buying back, but mid one, he might die back here. And no, he is saved by Parlay Die. The Ignite's still going. Mid one still burning out, but he's gonna survive on 40 HP.
SMG fully reset. They can just zip in here with Moon. No BKB up for a few seconds. Enough time though.
That's off the mark. Wasted here, Moon. Getting one spell expended, so Orca now might have to second guess whether they really want to try and for this as Moon. Keeps zipping in and out, looking for that Aegis still. He's gone in. Moon, it's on the deck. He's got a mid one. He takes the Aegis away. They're going to lose Moon for this, however. And mid one's been trapped up with the silence out. He is locked down. Bisha, by a bit of space, and mid one. He'll pop the BKB and just TP out of there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Try and slow him down. Mid one jumps in. Arfu, he's there. The perma-stun is out, but it's not going to be enough. BT Faded. He's already healed up with that Satanic, and now they'll just move in. That's Jakiro gone. Meanwhile, Parlay Die does at least get mid one out of there, but that's your relocate down now. Not to mention, he always had the armlet toggling and the infest available to him whenever he wanted.
Dire's top barracks.
That'll be top racks gone.
Yeah, they just need to hold for the rest of the racks. They can't
boy.
get Mega yet.
Oh, this could be bad. Nether Strike mid one. He's targeted the charges there. GY sets up a dieback onto mid one. Great setup from Orca. As now Silence does connect onto Moon, but he has a BKB up. He should be okay. They do. They've been Echo committed, but there's no damage output. BT Faded will just turn right back around. Ask him what the hell he was thinking. As Moon does at least get Yift down, but Raging now in trouble again. Will pop the Ghost Scepter. He's going to be able to buy himself a bit of time and space to get away. And it seems like Orca, do they want to keep going? They'll miss another Dream Coil onto Moon. And it seems to be the target they really want to take down. The BT will move back in with the Nullifier. Even tipping out Moon as now the Nether Strike comes in. GY's caught him. It's the classic tip bait, John. I think we saw this yesterday or the day before from Orca. They tip somebody and then they move in. And it's almost like a little distraction play from Orca that we don't get to see very often.
Yeah, it's pays off, and now Pile is going to be following Raging. Last man to stand. GG is called. I mean, I appreciate what SMG tried to do there, Mike. You know, the off-lane Jakiro coming out.
We are into game number 2 between Team Orca and SMG, and it is MLP Dota and John X5 once again.
No pressure coming out from Raging. Goes back to what you said about the draft. There's no playmaking here from SMG on the off-lane. It's all hanging on that Disruptor.
Bot lane, a 1-for-1 trade, but no, mid one. He's going to go for the second, and he's going to get it. A double kill for the Luna. All things being said and done, this Storm is still finding farm, as they're even going to find Yif now. That'll be a nice bit of bonus gold to go the way of the Storm if they can get it. And Yif has no help coming in, so Moon will be able to take the kill. Both of them having a great old time. The GY going to try and rush while they don't see Pylite die, but there's your IO. Once again, still with Citrus around, they should have the follow-up damage. Mid one, gonna try and escape from that tree line again. The hills are coming in. Mid one's still alive, but they have found him. He's got nowhere to go. try now. Inksport does land on 2. Mid 1 again going to be the target, and this time around the Sonic Wave will immediately come out. They are not going to risk Pilot Die adding any more heal to the way of mid 1, as they'll find the IO. That'll be a double. And now Orca can certainly go after that bottom tier 1 tower.
They are slow at pushing themselves on Orca though, and their mid is being pressured.
Oh, it's a quick hex from Menu Ping. Very quick reactions out. Citrus, he's going to join the fray, trying to help out his support, but they've already lost the Lion. So Citrus is trying. Without the Sonic Wave though, it's hard to get the damage out in time, but he'll get our food down. That'll be a 1-for-1, as Moon still wants to go for a bit more, but is very low on mana. Just 2 supports going down. So top lane, there is a rotation from Menu Ping, and it does work out. Raging popping the wolf form to try and run away, but they had plenty to disable for him.
VT Faded did have to use the song to stall out there, and there's a bit of a clump up bot here.
Static Storm, they dropped onto GY. They're still going to turn around a man fight, but Moon has relocated with Twilight Die, and that should mean a cleanup down to this bot lane as Orca have overstayed their welcome.
Get a bit of a push going on that tier 1 with the dominated creep from Raging. They want to use that push potential here.
Fighting over those power runes, but Glimpse is going to be there onto Citrus. He needs some help right now, but he commits a Sonic Wave, and Moon's forced to back off and just TP out of there, as instead they are going to go right onto Raging Potato. And GY with the Primal Split can easily keep chasing. He'll find the cherry on top here for Team Orca, as they've got the Disruptor. They'll take him down. SMG though, they might feel the need to try and defend this mid-tier 1, and knowing the Primal Spring isn't available, maybe they could. Moon is going to zip back in on the Brewmaster. The GY will pop the Drunken Brawler, and that'll be enough, Team Orca. Or to escape for Team Orca. SMG will know this. They pop the Soulbind into the Hex, but the Static Storm is there onto Menu Ping. So Moon, he can fight back now. That'll be your line gone, as VT Faded has popped the song, but they've got a couple locked down, and the buyback is out from Menu Ping as they just blow up Moon. No playing around, they want that Storm dead, and now with the ensnare out, BT Faded, he can go on to the Luna. The relocate is there from Pilot Die, getting the Luna out just fine. But man, oh man, that's a lot of damage being brought out by VT Faded, as Arfu now has been chased down by Citrus. That's going to be another one to drop, as mid 1 is going to try to run, but Citrus is on the chase. Mid 1 went for the deny back, and the Sonic Wave is going to land, so mid 1 is going to burn out.
What?
He tried to deny Pilot Die.
Orca's not going to wait around for that.
No, they're going to find Arfu from the backside. Arfu does break the smoke, so Citrus will jump in. Static Storm already being committed, but Citrus does not get caught. And that'll just be a panic Static Storm dropped, as they try to get everyone else out, but SMG, they kind of stuck around. Are they going to really try and force this fight? Moon will zip in onto Menu Ping, looking for the dieback, but the Hex is there in time. They might have enough damage. Moon, he will zip. GY though is still on the chase, and he is quite fast with the Storm Panda. Moon, he will zip away one more time, and this time he'll zip away for good.
Their damage on the Luna is just not really being focused on. They don't have damage build up yet. VT Faded's pretty far forward though.
He's a tanky boy, however, John. He's very farmed up. Moon, though, going to make the jump in on GY. That'll be a great target for SMG to take down, but the song is going to make it in time. And now the turnaround. They're all grouped up. This could be really problematic here for SMG as the Earth Spike going to land on 2 into the Soulbind and the Sonic Wave. Going to land on 4 heroes. And SMG have nowhere to run. They'll get the relocate. Moon is going to spawn out VT Faded, but he knows he cannot deal with that Naga right now, and the smoke is going to be broken, but Menu Pink jumps in. BKB is there from our Storm. Moon, quick reactions to be able to deal with this Lion straight off the bat before the team fight really starts, but now Pilot Die, he's been ensnared up, and he is going to get blown up to boot. A 1-for-1 thus far, but Citrus will find the second support. It just won't matter though, because Arfu does manage to TP away, but now Moon, he's dropping a little bit low on mana. So GY is going to try and go for a chase. Moon, he's waiting. The Scream is there. He'll go for the zip TP out, and it looks like he's barely going to make it.
This will allow Moon to keep building up, work onto that Orchid for additional control outside of the Static Storm to catch GY, but he does have a split.
Yeah, that he does. Who's he going for, though? He just kind of commits it anyway. without anything to really go for, I suppose. So never mind, they found Arfu. Static Storm's going to be dropped, but he could not give a crap about that whatsoever. As Pilot Die is going to relocate mid one and himself out of there, but they'll leave Raging behind on this Lycan. The song's out as well. Meanwhile, Menu Ping, he has died. But they've got Raging Potato trapped up in a very, very long ensnare, and that's going to prove to be way more than enough. Is Moon now going to try and find his own way out? Still has some mana to play with the Yule Scepter. It's going to hold him up for a second as Moon is going to be forced to BKB a second time. Just still looking for a way to zip out of this. He'll zip towards mid one, but BT Faded is taking down Parlay Die as they speak. Mid one gonna be slowed up by this Eye of Skadi. It's gonna be a little bit detrimental because mid one's got no way to survive this. He's gonna BKB up, but it's not gonna be enough. The slow is more than enough from BT Faded.
And maybe when he gets the Orchid that simplifies, they will go for a smoke play though.
They will. Mid
Radiant's
one.
top tower is under attack.
Try and move in. GY going to be spotted, but again, Primal Split is going to be there. In fact, they move in onto Arfu, and now a big Earth Spike out. Menu Ping, he found two targets. Mid one was one of them as Pilot Die. He's trying to help mid one stay alive, but the damage is just too much. Mid one, he might need a back, but Moon is still trying to man fight this one out with him, but mid one's gone. He just can't do it. You can't tank through this right now. Moon, he's out of mana to boot. VT Faded has just... He's out of control, John. So this is the only racks that Orca can safely go for. And even with that, once the Aegis expires, it seems like they want out of this, but no, wait a minute, it's a bait. They're going to look back to go in. Menu Ping going to get glimpsed, but Moon's going to move right in by himself on mid one. He's going to BKB up, trying to man fight, but again, he can't do it into BT Faded. They'll surround him with the Naga. She's a raid boss. She's going down, but very, very, very slowly as the Static Storm has been dropped, but it does nothing. Mid one's down. Raging Potato will be the second to drop, and now Moon. He is still trying, but the song is there in time. GY somehow makes it out of there scot-free, still alive as they turn back in onto the Disruptor. They'll get GY down, but Moon's still in a nick of trouble as they get him out with the relocate. GG's call though, Arfu, he does not believe they can make a comeback.